Raihkan kemeriahan Hari Raya dengan udara segar daripada penulen udara Kowe. Beli sekarang dan jimat sebanyak RM800.
Very good evening. Welcome to Bizworld. The first story of the day. The SME Association of Malaysia is urging the government to provide RM50 billion worth of soft loans at a special interest rate to help ease the cash flow of up to 200,000 SMEs and help them to stay afloat during these challenging times. Its president, Datuk Michael Kang Hua Kiong, said in times of crisis it was vital for the government to provide support for SMEs to sustain their operations, as it also helps to safeguard jobs and the economy. In addition to soft loans, he also called for tax holidays by waiving the filing of income tax payment for the 2019 year of assessment and sought the removal of the Sales and Services Tax SST to boost consumer purchasing power. He called upon the government to help these enterprises secure rental rebates from their landlords and allow more businesses to resume activities in order to revive the economy. Also increase the matching grants of up to RM15,000 for SMEs to adopt digitalization and widen the numbers of the beneficiaries to 300,000 SMEs. The Malaysian Trades Union Congress MTUC strongly calls on the Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin to extend the 6-month moratorium for housing and car loan payments by another 6 months in the short-term economic recovery plan slated to be announced soon. Its Secretary-General J. Solomon said the move will benefit thousands of workers who have either lost their jobs or been forced to take massive pay cuts, rendering them unable to service their loans during this difficult period. He added that the 6-month moratorium for housing and car loan payments by financial institutions introduced in March has been a big help to workers. MTUC also appealed to the Prime Minister to provide a sustainable financial net for B40 lower income and M40 lower middle income workers until the economy is up and running again. The government has also been urged to look into the urgent need to introduce emergency employment regulations which would bar retrenchments for a specific period. This is especially so since the Malaysian Employers Federation has warned that up to 2 million workers may lose their jobs when the Hari Raya festivities ends soon. Proton Holdings Berhad said there were early signs of recovery as it sold 5,676 vehicles in May, an improvement of 73.2% compared to March figures. Proton's Chief Executive Officer Lee Chun Rong said automotive companies restarted operations under the CMCO and the industry took its first tentative steps down the road to recovery in May, with nearly a full month of sales in the books. Year-to-date, Proton's sales volume shrunk 23.3% year-on-year, which was better than the estimated 48.7% decline in total industry volume over the 5 months. Proton's performance in May was the direct result of 4 models, whereby Proton X70 retains its position as the best-selling SUV in the country. Proton Saga also achieved the accolade of best-selling car for May, and Proton Persona being the best-seller in the B-segment sedan category, while the Proton Exora remained in its customary position at the top of the C-segment MPV market. AM Investment Bank Research has maintained a buy call on DRB-Hicom with an unchanged SOP-based fair value of RM1.87 per share. The research house is positive on the acquisition, which appears to be earnings accretive. Assuming an interest cost of 5%, it said the acquisition will boost DRB-Hicom's earnings by 10% this year. DRB-Hicom is buying out the remaining 49% equity stake in Media City Ventures Sendirian Berhad MCV from related party Enigma Permata Sendirian Berhad for RM100 million cash. MCV's key asset and business is Media City Development Sendirian Berhad, which is primarily engaged in construction, operation and maintenance of infrastructure and broadcast system via a 23-year concession agreement with the government. The deal is expected to be completed within a month. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Arif Subhan. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.